Good evening, everybody. All right, so it's a little bit almost 11 o'clock, so I thought I'd go ahead and get this video out. Um, Probably won't actually release it until in the morning, maybe about 6 or 7, 8, somewhere around there. But right now, this is where we currently stand with our portfolio for week 7. Um, I haven't released a video yet, or I did a video, haven't did a video yet explaining the 200K in debt that I have. It may be 225 in debt, but I know it's at least 200,000 in debt, and how I'm going to use this account to get rid of that debt and increase my monthly passive income in at the same time. So quick review of a portfolio. As you can see live, we're down just $263. Um, Currently right now, we have a buying power of 10K. That increase, and I'll remember to explain that later on in the video. All right, so today, right now, currently we're up $1,300 today. We can see here, um, going all the way back to this morning up until now, until this week. Right now at what is it, 7 p.m. up until now, we've something's changed in the market over the night buy, and I believe it is. All right, so for the week, we are up $8,600, which is a lot, 26%. I am sort of blown away by my account right now, to be honest. I'm in a little awe myself. Cause actually this is an all-time high for me, honestly. In this account, this is an all-time high. And we've been sort of stagnant because of the rearrangement for the dividend payouts with YieldMax funds. They rearranged the schedule payouts for all the ETFs that they have. They grouped them in 4 groups, A, B, C, and D, and have a continuous weekly payout with YMAG and YMax. All right, so we're up for the month $13,000. We can see this is a weekend. We progressed. We went up this weekend, came down, was down this weekend, was sort of trading sideways here, made a progression going up until next week, and it just kept going and going, which is good. Crypto seems to be on the rise as well. All right, so our 3 month, we're up 10.7K, 35%. Um, And so, one of the key factors is when we go here to year to date, all right, we see that we're up almost 12,000 at 40%. So, I do remember, and hey, it had to be by the grace of God because um, I made a purchase around here in September. I made 2 purchases that week, if I'm not mistaken. That's when I made a major purchase in Coney and a major purchase in Misty. So I got it on a huge pullback. Um, I didn't plan it that way. I was trying to get in here early around here. And just by the timing of the time I got the funds and decided to make the purchase, it was here. So by making those purchases in between the 6th and the 10th, and we see this continued growth up, um, man, quite naturally in profit, which is good to have profit. But of course, with me in this account, this is not my main goal. That's secondary, but not primary. Primary is to attain an extensive amount of shares in certain ETFs at the lowest price possible. And um, that's what I'm trying to do. And by doing so, we naturally uh, gain profit when the stock starts to run or make a recovery. And that's what we seem to be doing here. All right, so year to date, we're up 12,041%. All time, we're up $4,100 for 11%. You can see here This is about where we were, well, it doesn't show when I had invested maybe 10 or 12,000 and I had lost half of that value and my account was at like 5K in market value from here all the way into here. Um, and I didn't start actually putting money into this account until around, I think it was around August. That's when I actually started putting money in here. So, which was about 26,000, a little bit over 26,000. All right, so let's take a look at our buying power right quick. All right, so let's scroll up. So here we're at low risk. We have a buffer of just over $16,000. We have a margin total. So basically, if I understand this correctly, um, I deposit 26,000 in here, and that gave me access to another 26 to 30,000. As you can see, I've currently used 20. I'm using 26,000 of that. Um, 26,000 of that, and I did get paid out on dividends this past Friday. So we'll discuss that in just a little bit. I don't have a limit set for my borrowing limit. Um, all right, so now let's hit Coney. Review Coney right quick. Okay, so Coney, um, let's move this up a little bit if we can. Let's see here. Get this so we can see. Oh, anyway, all right. So, um, Coney right now is at 14.59, up 14 cent. Um, we have a market value of $36,475. Total return, we're down 23. Today's return, we're up $350. So we're about at our break even. Our average cost is 14.60, and we can see that we're at 14.59. So here we were up at 8:35 p.m. We was actually above um, above our average cost. Um, so we still have 2,500 shares. Now with Coney, I mentioned dividends. Let's take a look at that. So here our last prior dividend was $1,600. Um, on September the 9th, on October the 7th, we bought 200 shares of Coney at $12.92, spending just over $2,500. And then, from September the 9th till October the 18th, which was, I guess, about a month and a half or a month and 2 weeks since we had last got paid out because of the rescheduling YieldMax did with their ETFs. So on Friday, we got paid out $2,774.50. Now, when I got paid, since I knew I was going to get this paid out because they announced on Wednesday what the distribution was going to be. So I actually withdrew $1,700 from this account um, and used it and transferred to another brokerage account to invest in AMC. I was trying to bring down my average cost on another account with AMC. Let's click this. So we can see here at 2,500 shares, we got paid $1.11, which gave us this amount here. So actually, if we go back to this right now, um, and you add 1,700, we're looking at almost 43,000, 42,700 and some change. So, man, yeah, we're at an all-time high in this account. Um, Simply because crypto is seeming to be going up, and Coney and Misty is tied into that. All right, so now let's go to Misty. All right, so Misty is currently at 31.85, up $1.36 for 4.4%. All right, so we have a market value of $22,295. Um, we have today We have a positive of $952 today for almost 5%. And our total return, this is total profit. Now, this is not dividend. And we don't like that number there, but it's 6,666 and 45 cent for almost 43%. We have 700 shares still. Portfolio density is at 32.99%. Our average cost is at 22.33. We would have added to this position, but as you can see, it's currently at 30 something dollars, and our average cost is at 22.33. And right now, I don't want to increase my average cost. So depending on what the distribution is going to be determined on Wednesday when they announce it, if this distribution is $3, which will bring this down to 27 or 28, but we got 2 days to go, so the price could actually increase. But let's just say hypothetically they paid out $6. They would bring it down to like $24, $25. Um, I might nibble, but I don't think I will. If this price was still at say 25 and they paid out 6, then yeah, I would have added to my position for sure. At least maybe another 50 shares, 100 shares. Um, so let's just take a look at our last distribution. Uh, so we was last paid September the 6th. No, we last purchased some shares September the 6th, 80 shares at 1907. And we looking at the price now, we wished we could have gotten more. But they paid out September the 9th, $778 is what I got. They paid out $1.85 at that time. All right, so on September the 10th, we bought 200 additional shares at $20.43, bringing our grand total to, as we see, 700 shares currently. All right, let's take a brief look at some of the others. Tesla's at 1153. Market value is almost at $3,000. With total return, we're down $649. Average cost is 1403. So we still have an opportunity to bring down our average cost for Tesla and increase our share count. Currently, we're at 260. Let's look at the last distribution. We got paid on October the 4th. Let's see here. We had 159 shares at the time, and we got paid $1.09 for each share for 175.18. All right, so let's go back. So we're currently at 260 shares. So this is an opportunity for us to buy. Um, if we have the opportunity, we'll do so. YBit, not as much change here, except that we're almost at our average cost. We have 100 shares. I would buy some more, and I do want to, but with this having a 50% maintenance, I'm holding off. With Tesla, the maintenance is at 30%, so it wouldn't take a lot of my buying power to do so. Another one that I desperately want is OT. We currently have 45 shares. We're down $218. Market value at 454. And we see maintenance is 35%. It's not low as Tesla, but it's not as high as YBit. IWMY, we increased our share count to 24. Let's look at our distributions. We got paid October 11th, $10.08. October 18th, $8.28. And that's pretty much it. We do have 2 shares here. So we may do this. This is a weekly payout with YieldMax here. 17. We definitely can bring down our average cost. So we may consider increasing that position. AMC it's been going up the last week. So I don't know if we're going to see something. We're expecting good earnings report. At least I'm anticipating good earnings report. So that might have a nice run up to, or maybe $8. I would love to see it hit at least 12. Wishing for maybe 15 because that's a position I want to get out of in my other account. Dogecoin is up um, right now at 14 cent. My average cost is 22, so we're getting close. We're only down 790 something dollars. All right, so let's see what the next week bring. I mean, this week is going to bring. I'm excited for my dividend payout with Misty, and I think let's see here, AWMY. Let's pull up the YieldMax right quick here. Let's see what the distribution schedule is for Group D. All right, let's see here. Group D, you can't see it, but it includes Misty and AIYY for me. So those are the only two that I have currently. All right, so that's going to conclude this video. I'm excited. Now that YieldMax has their schedule set up, um, and we got this last week with Group D. Once it's finished paying out, we will have completed, or yes, have completed a full cycle, and we'll be on a regular monthly and weekly distribution for the ETFs. And so we're going to very likely start to see this account number here increase significantly with the weekly and um, monthly distribution for YieldMax. Um, I'm going to try to get this margin paid. Hopefully, minimize it or get it paid completely by the end of the year or shortly the first of the year. But I would continue to withdraw $1,000 out here to go towards my debt that's outside of Robinhood. But we'll see. We're very flexible, so we'll see how the market is playing with this. And because if I can get this down by the first of the year, then we'll be entitled to borrow another 26. Who knows if this goes up another $30,000, $40,000 and add to our position, which in turns create. Oh, so just check this out. 6.2%. That's what I'm being charged on the $26,000 that I got. So the daily interest is 443. Um, if you're using margin, you can get up to $1,000 free interest in this account. So this is great using borrowing money to increase your positions in YieldMax and or round hill or defines ETFs, but using other people's money, borrowing, and with these huge returns, it's paying for itself. All right, guys, I'm out. Enjoy. Let's look forward to a great week of investing, whether you're in ETF stocks or crypto. Let's get it, gang. I'm out.